Wait a minute. What do you want to do? Video push out. Yeah, they're looking at the ground. The camera. Anything.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That's the thing you say you were going to be.
23-yard line.
I know.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Can't you tell the person that you fight?
That I'm playing against?
Yeah.
If he got a mic, he ain't using his mic.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get on this nigga, man.
I won!
Oh, what the fuck? Coward.
He quit? So how can you win?
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Try to get it.
Oh, yeah, I won.
I got this.
Coward.
Look at them. How to make it in America.
You just push X, that's why.
Ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs. It was hard for us. Me and sis.
This is so hard. This is it's 2 rounds.
less money, less options.
And then
Still came. It was opportune. And shorty got consent till I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's to the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that average. Girl, you know they gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Aldrich Rosas, the Giants kicker, ready to go. And here we go from MetLife Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Mine wasn't ready, so let's try again. Oh no, don't get ready. Run away!
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in
Hurry up,
at
just
varying
push it.
levels.
Don't stop
Because
punching
if
me.
you crowd
Don't stop
every once
punching
in a
me.
line of scrimmage, if he
Don't
breaks
stop
through,
punching me.
it's nothing but room to run.
He's got the connection to
He's
Cole
trying to
Beasley. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there, a 22.
One thing I can say pretty safely,
Did
that
you
route
do
is
it?
not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there.
I got
and they're able to
100.
successfully complete that one.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Oh, shoot. I didn't pick him.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Dak finding the former Jag Hurns for the Dallas first down.
Just beat him up. Just beat him up. Just beat him up. He's so good, I want him to die.
1st and 10, Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of
Okay, I
downs.
got it. Thank you.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. It's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It was offside.
They elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Bailey now to kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. David Irving in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
You're a Gengar? I didn't pick him. I picked the other green one.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Can I do the green?
First down, Prescott.
All right.
A dump off to Elliott.
Yeah. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer.
And he's brought down after a good game.
Yes.
23 yards on the play.
I asked you to, I put him there. I didn't ask him, but I put him there. I took him from up here. Monte, you feel like you pour him out and put him in the recycle for me? Monte, come in and take care of it. I started the game, that's why.
Maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about
Charles,
every time.
Yeah?
go pick up your trash from breakfast. Pause it.
The give is to Elliott. They'll give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
What?
Extra point try by Bailey. Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Another one? Oh, yeah.
Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They call the script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Manning to throw on second down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
We nasty, nigga.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack.
Oh, watching me?
That's
From the
it.
gun, it's Manning. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
What?
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A first down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch.
And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Tyrone Crawford in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. It's caught, Shepard. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Manning gonna throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Irving in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Manning to throw on 2nd down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out into flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Manning now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Shotgun now for Manning. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Rosas puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
What?
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Come
Everyone's got to be
on.
able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on
It's
offense,
doo-doo.
beware, a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It ain't started
The
to
Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to
Friday
this point.
when everybody get the game. I got the game early.
Operating from the gun, Manning, and Ingram holds it in. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chain.
Come on, defense.
And there they went crossing route
Come on.
against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because You've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Why can't I?
Pick up there at 22.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle
Come on, bro.
That's a game
The
that you
fuck
just
is
figure you're
that?
going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Manning now on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The fuck is the problem, defense?
Go around a first down as well. Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change
Come on, man.
Give
me that.
Stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
To throw on 2nd down. Manning buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
I checked this game. It's not nothing.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Manning.
Bitch ass nigga.
The contact made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down.
What?
Anytime a defense can sit back in the
1,
zone
2.
like
It ain't in
that,
none of them
it
cases.
tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot.
You are the only ones who touch this shit. Where is it?
In your hometown of Orlando,
Look at all the cases.
I guess they figure they
So what game is
taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Manning. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Go look downstairs. Go find that fucking game. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't keep up with shit. You can't play the DS no more, Charles, if you lost that fucking game.
And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got
It ain't in none of them cases.
a good look up there, and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Y'all can't have nothing.
They'll indeed run here right off the bat. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and
Go
make it
look
difficult.
under the couch cushion. Go help him
Very
find it.
difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's
He
going to
found
take
it,
to slow him
Charles.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Y'all better keep up with y'all stuff, man. That's ridiculous.
What was it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I'm sorry.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. New York set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw on second down. Manning, and incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around it. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on fourth.
You won?
Mm-hmm.
And he quit.
I won. He quit. Same thing. I'm still playing.
Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. I be out on a late night. I was in a play fight. See fine break night. This Rollers watch just like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hitting them. Hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the jewels, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the choco. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the choco. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the choco. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the choco.
Beast that Donkey Kong.
Why did you snatch it from me?
I didn't. You just like I didn't snatch it
I
from you.
won.
I know you won. I just want you. It's like I want you to read this part to that part.
Keep them games up. What the fuck is running over?
Who?
Running.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene where the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
No. Trying to get to a bar.
I should have asked you to bring some food.
Well, we don't have the food downstairs.
Oh.
They go play action here on first down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Yeah, out of the dirty
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at
Get
some
up.
point, you've
Go
got to win
all the
at
way
the
down
point
the
of
top. They
attack.
got
And
the
on
whole
that
couch
play,
downstairs.
that was all the defense. They made it happen.
You on the Wi-Fi right now?
No, they are.
Doing what?
I don't know. It's connected to the switch. I mean, to the switch.
Yeah, but that game ain't online. Y'all playing Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah. He died.
Might be this nigga connection.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Jump on that one. Jump on that one.
The last catch nearly got him first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on third and inches. And on third and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try to run forward to Elliott, and he'll be brought down.
Stupid ass
Back
lag.
at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give to Elliott. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Second down, Prescott. And this one home by Taylor Austin. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I think this is one.
Oh, it's like, gosh, go on.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. 46, 46.
No.
26.
Prescott to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Some bullshit.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
You got three. 3 down. We go 46.
They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Jackson on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Jackson. Dixon complete. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go. 319.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards victory.
They run with Collins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Now Jackson on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
It's not worth it.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Got 7 balls.
There's Jackson on third and long. And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Why did you jump down?
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
jump down.
I'm trying to jump. We got 5 balloons, better hurry up.
Now a play fake here on first down. He hits Beasley right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, 43 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
Man, that's
No, he missed the PAT.
this nigga internet is terrible.
Point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A good pickup there of 22.
Yeah, we doing the box?
Yes, sir.
I'm in the box fast. I think the box has to
Throwing now Jackson on first down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On second down, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up the John Brown on the right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Just happened.
Out of his end zone, Prescott looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah. Good job.
They'll run with Elliott.
I'm dying.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
So now you know how to do it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too late.
They go to Elliott again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's be the winner.
3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Take it to a checkpoint.
This is taken at the 18. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here.
Play your weak ass.
Now let's do the
The
ball.
return man, Chris Moore. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board.
Stupid-ass legs
Just take a
can't do
deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here we go now. 3-19. Watch it now, Marty. 3-19.
They go play action now. Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, we're used to a bit more scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3-19. Leopard.
On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now it's Dixon. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You got hit it hard.
Get out. 46.
Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Willie Henry in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Right open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It ain't over yet.
Give my heart back. 5 minutes. I don't need this.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ooh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them. So they keep handing it to him.
Just trying to get Terrence Williams. Get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Dynamite.
They play fake early. Now Prescott being chased out left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
But did it? Don't stand there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Play action now. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Game, nigga.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Pulls him over, and he's going to return it.
Let's motherfucking go. Go ahead and quit.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute
You feel like
warning.
going to row? Oh, yeah, it was...
Now Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Forget this game. I said come here right now. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to you. Get him off him.
You didn't finish eating. Oh yeah, you're getting eaten.
This play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. If you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking.
Now you want to play.
Get to the ball. That means it might not be sound. There could be some opportunities.
And you said
Game over. Game over. Turn it off.
Look at him.
Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck.
Hella stiff, but it's cool.
This is white boys, okay?
It's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes.
Always need to be
relatively easily now.
from the back, messing it up.
Stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point.
It's over now. Move over.
Play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense.
Can you
That's 2
still
points
try
for
to
them.
win?
He identified an open target and put it right on him.
You can try.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the
some
19-yard
treasure
line.
on TV.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run
At
back
least
out there.
someone that at least
Totally
didn't
didn't affect me.
quit.
Let's just go ahead and be loose.
Right, at least he didn't quit.
You're going to take care of it, but
Feel
you have to
me?
be careful about being too
This is
cautious
trash.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. David Irving in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. On second down, Jackson. And he's out of bounds right at the 25. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And able to find John Brown. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Big chunks of yardage the last few plays, and the Ravens have another first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
It's only new for those 32
Trying to go
seconds
for the big one there on
left.
second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
You think they
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say
I want to
he's
make
just
this last
short.
touchdown.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left. And that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch. Not at all.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have that in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game. What year was that? 1978. I think it was in November.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Somebody call my phone?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
This must have been like a scam or something. I'm sorry to bother you.
It's okay. Sorry. Have a good day.
Win. Ultimate Teams? You play that? Play friend. None of your friends have it now? Him. Him. Him.